Hello everyone. So today's lecture is regarding parajumbles. So we'll be starting with the parajumbles now. As you can see on your screens, today's topic is parajumbles. So as I have already told you how to solve parajumbles, it is a parajumble means it is a paragraph which is in jumbled order. What you have to do is you just have to sorry you just have to arrange the sentences in proper sequence. I've already told you how to identify the first statement. So the proper method to find out the first statement is that we'll eliminate all the statements that have a pronoun in it or a determiner in it. Okay. So you have 5 minutes to solve this six statement parajumble, and your time starts now. So I'll read the statements for you. The Taliban insist they follow Islamic law. So lifting the ban is no precondition for recognizing their government. Statement B says they have the credentials to influence the Afghan regime to end gender discrimination. These countries back women's education and finance studies of hundreds of fleeing Afghan girls. Statement D says the Taliban are beginning to visit fellow Islamic countries seeking recognition. Statement E says the world, save issuing statements, appears disinclined to force an attitudinal change. The standoff, now 2 years old, helps none, least of all Afghan women. And statement F says a UN education envoy wants the International Criminal Court to prosecute Afghanistan's Taliban for denying education and jobs to girls and women. So these are the six statements. Go through it again and arrange it in a proper sequence. So your time is up. Now let's solve this parajumble. I'll tell you the sequence. See, the first statement says the Taliban insists they follow Islamic law. So lifting the ban is no precondition for recognizing their government. Okay, now see over here, there is usage of the. What is the? The is an article that is used for with when we know something for sure. So it's a definite article. Definite article when do we use? हम कब इस्तेमाल करते हैं डेफिनेट आर्टिकल का? जब हमें वो चीज पता है. So the Taliban. So the Taliban means which Taliban are we talking about? We do not know it. We can eliminate this statement. So eliminate this statement. This can't be your first statement. They have the credentials to influence the Afghan regime. They matlab kaun? As I've already told you, the first thing is to identify the first statement. They have the credentials to influence the Afghan regime to end gender discrimination. They matlab kaun? We have no idea. So eliminate this. This can't be your first statement. Now again, you can see these countries back women's education. These countries, kaun se countries? No idea. Eliminate this statement. Can't be your first statement. The Taliban are beginning to visit fellow Islamic countries. Now again, the usage of definite article the. Can't be your first statement. Eliminate this. The world, save issuing statements, appears disinclined to force an attitudinal change. This standoff, now 2 years old, helps none, least of all Afghan women. Can't be your first statement. This standoff, then. So these are the things that shows us that this can't be your first statement. So we are left with only one statement, that is F. This will be your, this will be your first statement. The first statement will be F. Now let's see what will be the sequence. So an education envoy. Okay. I've already told you that first statement कैसे find out करना है, last statement भी कैसे find out करना है. मैंने आपको बताया था last statement should always be, last statement जो होता है, last statement जो होता है वो कैसे find out करते हैं. Either it should be suggestive in nature, मतलब जो एक suggestion देने वाला statement होता है वो होना चाहिए, या फिर एक conclusion देने वाला. क्या लगता है आपको इनमें से कौन सा conclusion देने वाला या सजेशन देने वाला स्टेटमेंट है? आई थिंक स्टेटमेंट बी. दे हैव द क्रेडेंशियल्स टू इन्फ्लुएंस द अफगान रेजिम टू एंड जेंडर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. मतलब ये कह रहा है कि उनमें क्रेडेंशियल है, उनमें वो काबिलियत है, उनमें वो पोटेंशियल है. किस चीज का? टू इन्फ्लुएंस अफगान रेजिम. अफगान रेजिम जो है, अफगान का जो रूल वहां पे चल रहा है, उनको इन्फ्लुएंस करने की उनमें क्षमता है. टू एंड जेंडर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. सो बी स्टेटमेंट विल बी योर लास्ट स्टेटमेंट. तो यहां पर आएगा आपका बी स्टेटमेंट. अब बीच वाले देखते हैं कैसा होगा. अब देखो पहला स्टेटमेंट है, यूएन एजुकेशन एनवॉय वांट्स द इंटरनेशनल क्रिमिनल कोर्ट टू प्रोसिक्यूट अफगानिस्तान तालिबान फॉर डिनाइंग एजुकेशन एंड जॉब्स टू गर्ल्स एंड वुमेन. दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट. ओके. सो अफगानिस्तान तालिबान फॉर डिनाइंग एजुकेशन एंड जॉब्स टू गर्ल्स एंड वुमेन. अब देखो ए ये कह रहा है कि अफगानिस्तान के तालिबान, मतलब इंटरनेशनल क्रिमिनल कोर्ट क्या कहता है कि अफगानिस्तान तालिबान इज डिनाइंग एजुकेशन. अब उसका पैर कैसे बन रहा है? ए स्टेटमेंट में बन रहा है कि तालिबान सेज दे इंसिस्ट, मतलब दे से और दे फॉलो और दे इंसिस्ट दैट दे फॉलो इस्लामिक लॉ. सो लिफ्टिंग द बैन इज नो प्री कंडीशन फॉर रिकॉग्नाइजिंग देयर गवर्नमेंट. ये होगा आपका ए स्टेटमेंट. एफ के बाद आएगा ए. ए के बाद क्या आ रहा है? क्या आएगा? अगर लिंक लगाएंगे तो ई स्टेटमेंट आएगा, क्योंकि द वर्ल्ड सेव इशूइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अपीयर्स डिसइंक्लाइंड टू फोर्स एन एटीट्यूडिनल चेंज. एटीट्यूडिनल चेंज, कौन सा एटीट्यूडिनल चेंज? कि भाई आपका जो इस्लामिक लॉ आप फॉलो कर रहे हो वो, सो लिफ्टिंग द बैन इज नो प्री कंडीशन. सो वी नीड टू हैव एन एटीट्यूडिनल चेंज. सो ई स्टेटमेंट विल बी योर थर्ड स्टेटमेंट. Now the Taliban are beginning to visit fellow Islamic countries seeking recognition. ये आएगा आपका चौथे नंबर पे. बचता क्या है? FAED बचता है C. These countries, कौन से countries? The fellow Islamic countries. So these का आपका कनेक्शन बन रहा है सीधा fellow Islamic countries पे. तो C, D के बाद आएगा C. तो आपका ये करेक्ट सीक्वेंस बन गया FAEDCB. आई बात समझ में? I hope you have got the answers right. Let's look at the questions now. Which of the following is the first sentence after rearrangement? अपना arrangement क्या हुआ था? F A E D C B. तो पहला statement कौन सा हो गया? F. तो option हो गया E. Let's look at the second statement or second question for that matter. Which of the following is the second sentence? Okay, अपना क्या बना था? F A E D C B. The second statement is A. Option A. Let's move on to the third question. Which of the following is the third sentence? Sequence क्या था? F A E D C B. Third statement is E. Option D. I hope you are getting it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is the fifth? क्या sequence था? F A E D C B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Statement C will be your fifth statement. Option is C option will be your correct option. I hope you're getting it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is the sixth? Sixth बोले तो last वाला. F A E D C B. So last statement is B for Bombay. That will be your correct answer. Let's move on to the next parajumble. Now this is a 5-statement parajumble. I'll read the statements first for you. The wholesale price index suggested abnormal inflationary pressures on the common man. Seasonal factors do intervene to push up prices to abnormal levels. The data released by the government suggests inflation reached a shocking high of 5.08% in April, up from 14.55% in March. Statement D. The nation was outraged to see reports of lemons being sold for rupees 200 to rupees 300 a kg in many parts of the country. But the story of prices wasn't restricted to one item. Statement E. Even lemon can burn holes in the pocket once in a while. So this is a 5-statement parajumble. You have roughly 3 to 4 minutes to solve this. After that, we'll look at the solutions. And your time starts now. Okay, so time is up. Let's solve this. The wholesale price index suggested abnormal inflationary pressures on the common man. Okay, can this be our first statement? It can be, it cannot be. Let us put a question mark over here. We cannot eliminate this statement. Seasonal factors do intervene to push up prices to abnormal levels. Seasonal factors do intervene to push up prices to abnormal levels. Now it has already pushed the prices to abnormal levels of some item. So we can say that this can be our introductory statement. Eliminate this. The data released by the government suggests inflation reached a shocking high of 5.08% in April, up from 14.55% in March. Can be your first statement. Nation was outraged to see reports of lemons being sold for rupees 200. Now, lemons have been introduced over here for the first time. Nation was outraged to see reports of lemons being sold for rupees 200 to 300 in kg in many parts of the country. But the story of prices wasn't restricted to one item. Okay, so lemons has been introduced. Let's see, put a question mark. Then even lemon can burn holes in the pocket once in a while. Okay, this also can be your first statement. Let's put a question. So we have three statements, A, D, and E, from where we have to choose which one can be our first statement. The wholesale price index suggested abnormal inflationary pressures on the common man. Okay, अब abnormal inflationary मतलब प्राइस बड़ी है किस चीज की? Can't be your first statement. हटा दो. बच गया क्या? D और E. क्योंकि यहाँ पर देखो, यहाँ पर इन्फ्लेशन की बात हो रही है, मतलब किसी चीज का इन्फ्लेशन तो जरूर हुआ है. Some product has already experienced inflation in its prices. So this can't be your first statement. बचा D और E. The nation was outraged to see reports of lemons. Okay. Now this is action sequence type of this is action sequence structuring of, or we can say this is action sequence style of writing. तो पहले क्या हुआ है? पहले lemons को introduce किया. See, even lemon can burn holes in the pocket. इसका मतलब क्या है कि lemon का prices बढ़ने के बाद भी, या lemon का prices भी बढ़ सकता है, इतना बढ़ सकता है कि वो आपके पॉकेट में एक डेंट कर दे, या आपके पॉकेट को वो भारी पड़ जाए. So from E or D, what we can choose is statement E. Statement E will be your first statement. Now even lemon can burn holes in the pocket once in a while. अब once in a while मतलब क्या? कभी कभार. और वो कभी कभार क्यों होता है या किस वजह से होता है, वो दिया है आपके B statement. Seasonal factors do intervene, मतलब seasonal factors do intervene किसके लिए? To push up the prices, मतलब inflation बढ़ाता है. तो सीजनल फैक्टर्स वाला आएगा आपका स्टेटमेंट बी. उसके बाद अब सीजनल फैक्टर्स की वजह से क्या हो गया? द नेशन वाज आउटरेज्ड, मतलब गुस्सा हो गया नेशन, मतलब नेशन पीपल वर आउटरेज्ड, दे वर नॉट हैप्पी टू सी रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ लेमन्स बीइंग सोल्ड फॉर रुपीस 200 to 300 kg. EBD. अब ए और सी. अब देखना सी में आपको क्या दिख रहा है? सजेशन दिख रहा है. डेटा रिलीज बाय गवर्नमेंट सजेस्ट इन्फ्लेशन रीच्ड अ शॉकिंग हाई. तो आपका सी हो गया लास्ट स्टेटमेंट, बीच में आ गया A for apple. So correct sequence would be EBDAC. I'll repeat. Correct sequence is EBDAC. Let's look at the questions now. So which of the given sentence would come exactly in the middle after rearrangement? क्या था हमारा? EBDAC. So 1, 2. ये हो गया third. इधर 1, 2. So exactly in the middle मतलब third statement, that is statement D. Correct option will be option B. Let's move on. Choose the option that gives a pair of consecutive sentences. Okay, क्या था हमारा? EBDAC. तो EB होगा, फिर BD होगा, DA हो सकता है या AC हो सकता है. कौन सा ऑप्शन है यहाँ पर? EC है क्या? नहीं है, हटा दो. CB है क्या? वो भी नहीं है, हटा दो. AB है क्या? नहीं है, हटा दो. EA है क्या? नहीं है, हटा दो. बचता क्या है? BD, जो कि यहाँ पर है आपका, देखो ये BD. सो आपका करेक्ट आंसर विल बी BD. दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर E. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following sentences would be the last sentence after rearrangement? This is quite easy. Sequence star E, B, D, A, C. So last one is C statement. That means your option D. I hope you are getting it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the given sentences is the correct rearrangement of the given sentences? क्या था? E, B, D, A, C. Option C will be your correct answer. I hope you are getting it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is the introductory statement? Introductory matlab first statement. Introductory means first statement. So your first statement is E, B, D, A, C. कौन सा है? E. So option will be E for England. Let's move on to the next parajumble. Now this is a six statement parajumble. A, B, C, D, E. This is F. No, no, sorry. This is five statement. I'll just read the statements for you. Statement A. The ministry said such a practice violated the departmental security instructions and the National Information Security Policy guidelines. Statement B. The officials are required to deposit their smartphones outside the meeting room during discussions on classified issues. Statement C. The Information and Broadcasting (INB) Ministry has prohibited the sharing of top secret or secret documents by its official over internet. The order that has been issued in view of the finding that a large number of government officials use private messaging platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram for communication of classified information. They have also been told not to use digital assistant devices such as Amazon's Echo, Apple's HomePod, and Google Home in the office, and turn off digital assistants including Alexa and Siri in their smartphones or watches. So you have your five statements over here, and you'll be getting roughly 3 to 4 minutes to solve this parajumble. After that, we'll solve the entire parajumble. And your time starts now. Your time is over. Let's solve this parajumble. Okay. The first statement says the ministry said such a practice. Which practice? We do not know. Which ministry? We do not know. Eliminate this statement. Can't be your first. The officials are required to deposit their smartphones outside the meeting room. Discussions on classified issues. Which officials are we talking about? Don't know. Eliminate. The Information and Broadcasting I&B Ministry. Now here we have been introduced with this ministry that we are talking about in statement A. Can be or cannot be a first statement, put a question mark. The order that has been issued. Which order? Don't know. Eliminate. They have also been told. They means who? No idea. Pehla statement kya hoga? C for Chennai. Let's look at the C statement again. The Information and Broadcasting I&B Ministry has prohibited the sharing of top secret or secret documents by officials over internet. ठीक है ना? तो I&B Ministry ने क्या किया है? Prohibit किया है sharing of top secret or secret documents by its उनके officials से over internet. मतलब इंटरनेट के थ्रू नहीं करना. उसके बाद आएगा आपका E statement. They have also been told. They मतलब कौन? They means these officials. ठीक है ना? This they is related with the officials over here. तो C के बाद E. उसके बाद देखो the officials. Which officials? Again this officials. So the officials are also related with here. So C के बाद E के बाद B. The officials are required to deposit their smartphones outside the meeting room during discussions on classified issues. The order that has been issued in view of finding that a large number of government officials use private messages. कौन सा order? कि smartphones को बाहर रखना है. This order has been issued for whatever the reasons have been given in the statement. So C, E, B, उसके बाद D. बचता क्या है? A. आप देखोगे A statement is a bit conclusive in nature. मिनिस्ट्री ने ऐसा क्यों कहा है? क्योंकि such practice violates departmental security instructions and national information security policy guidelines. The correct sequence would be C, E, B, D, A. Let's look at the questions now. I hope you're understanding how we are solving this. Let's look at the questions now. Which of the following will be the fourth sentence? Kya tha sequence? C, E, B, D, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Statement D will be your fourth statement. Correct answer is option D. Let's move on. Which among the following will be the first sentence? Kya tha sequence? C, E, B, D, A. Correct. First sentence will be C. That is option C. Which among the following will be the last sentence? Kya tha order? C, E, B, D, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last statement is statement A. Option A is your correct answer. Which among the following will be the second sentence of the paragraph after rearrangement? C, E, B, D, A. हमारा sequence था 1, 2. E statement is your second statement. Correct option will be option E. Moving on to the next question. Which among the following will be the third sentence? C, E, B, D, A. 1, 2, 3. B sentence will be your third sentence. Correct option will be B for Bombay. I hope you are getting it right. Let's move on to the next parajumble. Now again a 5-statement parajumble. I'll just read the statement for you. And supporting women with digital education and enabling them. Program that aims at building, empowering the new initiative Microsoft Diversity Skilling is a 10-month to play a pivotal. Now we have to do jumbling over here also. Okay? And this won't be your first statement, so don't count this. Let's move on to the other one. He also said they intend to enhance the livelihood opportunities of women in a disadvantageous position and has scant exposure to technical skills and knowledge through this program. The initiative will develop 4 courses that will emphasize on employability, entrepreneurship, English learning, and digital productivity. The Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation has collaborated with the National Skill Development Corporation and Microsoft to launch a new skilling initiative to empower women across the state. Women in the 16 to 35 age group are eligible to apply for this program. as said by S. Satyanarayan, Managing Director of the APSSDC. So here are the five statements for you, and you have roughly 3 to 4 minutes to solve this question or to solve this parajumble rather. And after that, we'll be looking at its solutions. And your time starts now. So time is over. Let's solve this. And supporting women with digital. Now this is starting with and. So let's move this. This can be our first statement. He also said. He means who? Don't know. Eliminate. The initiative. Which initiative? No idea. Eliminate. Can't be a first statement. The Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation, APSSDC. Now, this is full form versus short forms that I had already taught you. That full form statements always come before the short form statements. And as you can see, we have a short form sentence over here in statement E, the same short form. Is that clear? So statement D, E cannot be a first statement because it is using the short form. So आपका बचता क्या है? Statement D. So D is your first statement. उसके बाद, let's see. The Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation has collaborated with the National Skill Development Corporation and Microsoft to launch a new skilling initiative to empower women across the state. Now, उसके बाद आएगा, let's solve this first. The new initiative, Microsoft Diversity Skilling, is a 10-month program that aims at building, empowering, and supporting women with digital education and enabling them to play a pivotal role in uplifting the economy. So यहाँ पर correct sequence क्या होगा आपका? See, and से लेके them तक is your part A, program से लेके empowering तक is your part B, the से लेके 10 month तक आपका C part है, and then the last part is from 2 to economy. तो यहाँ पर पहला आएगा the initiative, the new initiative, that is Microsoft Diversity Skilling. ये आएगा आपका. अब देखो इस स्टेटमेंट में भी आपको पैराजम्बल टाइप ही है. So there is a पैराजम्बल इन अ पैराजम्बल. तो पहला आएगा आपका B. Sorry, पहले आएगा आपका C. I'm so sorry. Let me correct myself. So आपका पहला पार्ट आएगा इस स्टेटमेंट में C. That is the new initiative that Microsoft Diversity Skilling is a 10-month. अब 10 month क्या? 10 month program. तो C के बाद आएगा आपका B. 10-month program that aims at building, empowering and supporting women. तो आएगा A and then आपका and supporting women with digital education and enabling them to play a pivotal role in uplifting the economy. तो CBAD. तो D के बाद आएगा आपका, देखो D में क्या है कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के साथ मिलके कुछ तो एक चालू करने वाले. क्या है? That is Microsoft Diversity Skilling Program, this new initiative. तो D के बाद आएगा आपका A for Apple. उसके बाद आएगा the initiative. Which initiative are we talking about? We are talking about this initiative, the Microsoft Diversity Skilling. तो D के बाद आएगा A के बाद आएगा आपका C. ठीक है. उसके बाद आएगा आपका, अब C में क्या है? The initiative will develop 4 courses that will emphasis on employability, entrepreneurship, English learning and digital productivity. Women in the age group 16 to 35 are also eligible to apply for this program. Which program? ये प्रोग्राम जो यहाँ पर A में mentioned है. तो C के बाद आएगा आपका E and then last is B, that he also said that. he मतलब कौन? S सत्यनारायण. तो आप यहां से भी ऐसा पैर बना सकते हो कि E के बाद ही आपका B आएगा. S सत्यनारायण is this he. ओके. So S सत्यनारायण और he का पैर बन रहा है, तो E के बाद ही B आएगा. करेक्ट सीक्वेंस विल बी D A C E B. और पैराजम्बल के अंदर जो पैराजम्बल है इन स्टेटमेंट A, उसका होगा आपका CBAD. Let's move on to the questions. Which one of the following is the first sentence after rearrangement? क्या बना था हमारा सीक्वेंस? D A C E B. First sentence क्या है? D for Delhi. Correct option will be E option. Let's move on to the next question. Rearrange the given highlighted sentence to form a grammatically and okay. यहाँ पर हमने पहले ही यहाँ पर करके रख चुके हैं. That is CBAD. CBAD. Correct answer is option A. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is the third sentence? D, A, C, E, B was our sequence. क्या पूछा है? Third sentence. So 1, 2, 3. Third sentence is C for Chennai. Your correct answer will be option C. I hope you are understanding how we are solving these parajumbles. Let's move on to the next question. Which one of the following is the penultimate? Penultimate matlab second last. Penultimate matlab second last. And ultimate matlab last. So ये याद रखना, penultimate means second last and ultimate means last. तो क्या पूछा है? Penultimate. क्या था हमारा sequence? D, A, C, E, B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth sentence is our last statement. Penultimate means second last. That is statement E. Correct answer will be option A. I hope you have got this right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following statements is grammatically incorrect? A grammatically incorrect statement यहाँ पर है, देखो ये statement D. The initiative will develop 4 courses that will emphasis नहीं आएगा, इसकी जगह पर आएगा that will emphasize. ठीक है ना? That will emphasize यहाँ पर verb है, emphasis noun. So emphasize यहाँ पर होगा. So आपका correct statement, incorrect, grammatical incorrect statement is statement C. I hope you are getting this. So your correct, grammatically incorrect statement is statement C for Chennai. Correct option is also C for Chennai. Let's move on. The next parajumble. I think this is the last parajumble for the day. It's a 6-statement parajumble. You have roughly 3 to 4 minutes to solve this. After that, we'll discuss it. So time is up. Let's look at the statements. Statement A, India has stayed away from a key regional trade pact. Which key regional trade pact are we talking about? No idea. Eliminate this. Can't be a first statement. The second is that even in the absence of second, we do not know the first. Can't be a first statement. The first is that while the defense and security relationship has deepened, even signing a mini trade deal has been difficult. So it is talking about some trade deal. Can't be a first statement. Eliminate this. But we have got the second over here and the first. मतलब C के बाद ही B आएगा. Correct कि नहीं? I hope you are getting this. This is the first and this is the second. तो हमें एक pair मिल गया यहाँ पर. कौन सा? C और B का. C के बाद ही B आएगा. But the government recognizes that progress on bilateral trade ties with a set of कौन सा government? But the government. The government मतलब the government of India. It is talking about government of India जो यहाँ पर mentioned है. So D और A का पेयर बन जाएगा. मतलब कैसा और एक पेयर मिल गया हमें. The government मतलब कौन सा? इंडिया वाला government. So A के बाद ही D आएगा. So we got one more pair. A और D का. ठीक है. The Joe Biden administration has limited political capital to challenge the American right and leftist skepticism of trade and dash focus to what it calls a worker-centered trade policy. अभी ये जो gap है ये हम आने वाले questions में देखेंगे कि इसमें क्या आएगा. Calls a worker-centered trade policy. Now here we have introduced with the trade policy. जो यहाँ trade pact की जिक्र किया था ना, उसका जिक्र, उसका introduction यहाँ पर हुआ है. So this can be or can't be our first statement. So let's put a question mark. Let's look at the F statement. The nuclear test has caused the neighboring country to think twice before proceeding further. Now this is out of context. Now all these statements A, B, C, D, E. सारे के सारे statements A, B, C, D, E are talking about some trade pact, some trade or some policy regarding or related with trade. But statement F is talking about nuclear tests. So this is out of context. The statement seems to be out of context. So this can't be in your, I think this can't be. So let's leave this out. So in the remaining ones, what we can see is statement E will be our first statement. उसके बाद आएगा आपका A statement. India has stayed away. ठीक है ना? A statement will be your second statement. और हमने देखा है कि A के साथ D आएगा क्योंकि उनका पैर हमने पहले ही बना के रखा था. E के बाद A के बाद D. बचते हैं दो, C और B. उनका भी पैर हमने यहाँ पर पहले ही बना के रखा था. पहला आएगा द फर्स्ट वाला और उसके बाद आएगा द सेकंड वाला. सो हो गया क्या? EADCB and let's put F in the brackets because we can consider it to be out of context. So आपका sequence होगा EADCB. Let's look at the questions. Which of the following will be the odd sentence? The first sentence EADCB और हमने रखा था F को bracket में, considering it is a out of context statement. So क्या बोल रहा है ये? Which of the following will be the odd sentence? Odd sentence कौन सा है? F is the odd sentence. So EDAB. So correct answer will be none of these. I hope you are getting the question and you have got the answer correct. Let's move on to the next question. Which sentence is introductory sentence after rearrangement? क्या sequence बना था? EADCB. तो पहला introductory मतलब पहला. So पहला sentence is statement E. That means option number B. Let's move on to the next question. Which sentence is the third sentence from the end after rearrangement? क्या था? EADCB. What is the question? Third sentence from the end it is saying. That is 1, 2, 3. That is statement D. Option, correct option will be option E. That is none of these. I hope you are getting it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which sentence is the concluding sentence from the end? Concluding sentence from the end. EADCB. Which sentence is the concluding sentence from the end? EADCB. Correct answer will be B for Bombay. That is Correct statement will be B. Correct answer will be option D for Delhi. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following can fill the blank in the sentence marked E? What was the sentence? Joe Biden's administration has limited political capital to challenge the American right and left skepticism of trade and dash focus. Dash focus. Let's go to the question. Dash focus. Now let's see. Have relocated, has surrendered, have altered, has shifted, caused the people to settle. Again, let's move back to the question sentence. अब देखना स्टेटमेंट क्या कह रहा है? The Joe Biden administration has limited. We'll have to follow the parallelism over here. अगर यहाँ पर has आ रहा है तो यहाँ पर भी has ही आएगा. So has limited political capital to challenge the American right and left skepticism of trade and has something with has ही आएगा यहाँ पर. And has, let's look at the options again. And has, तो have वाला तो नहीं आएगा, A को हटा दो, C को हटा दो और E को हटा दो. बचता क्या है? Has surrendered and has shifted. तो आएगा क्या? Dash focus ऐसा लिखा हुआ था. तो has shifted focus ये आएगा आपका correct answer. So your correct answer will be D for Delhi, that is has shifted. I hope you have got the correct answer. And that is it for the day. Thank you so much for joining with me for this session of Jumbles. I hope to see you soon in the next lecture. Thank you so much.